Renato Moicano is set to face Beneil Dariush at UFC 311. Moicano is coming in as a sizable favorite over Dariush, but I can't help but think he's being thrown to the wolves here. Now, to be clear, I get why he's the favorite. Beneil is coming off 2 KO losses and Moicano's on a 4-fight win streak, 2 of those dudes being ranked. But despite that, trust me when I tell you that these fighters are just simply at 2 different levels. This fight, I think, will show the difference between the lower ranked and higher ranked lightweights. So suffice to say, I do favor Dariush, and I like Moicano. I just think Dariush is too good for him, and I'll get into why. The first reason I'm so confident in Dariush is just the difference in grappling ability. Dariush is a world no-gi champion, and he has been for a very long time. Moicano has no such accomplishments outside the sport of MMA. Even within the sport of MMA, we've just seen Beneil do more. He's out-grappled people like Diego Ferreira and Tony Ferguson, and I will say he didn't get out-grappled by Charles Oliveira when they fought. Everywhere besides straight-up takedowns, I think Moicano will be at a disadvantage. And whilst Moicano can't take down Beneil, I think Beneil can take down Moicano. Back when Renato Moicano fought RDA in 2022, he got taken down 5 times. Even on short notice, I have to think what Beneil can do to Moicano. I mean, I saw Beneil take down Charles Oliveira. And coming from working with people from that shooter box camp, you realize that taking them down against the fence, pulling them off that fence, is one of the hardest things to do. I don't doubt that Beneil can take down Moicano. On the other hand, Beneil completely neutralized Mateusz Gamrot's takedowns, and that guy has one of the most overall takedown games that you will see in MMA. I mean, do I really have to justify why these two are such different levels of takedown artists? It's Gamrot. So just to TLDR it all, if this fight goes to the ground, I think Beneil is going to submit Moicano. I think there's just such a different level of grappling on display here. But let's talk about striking. What worries me a lot about the striking for Moicano is he got hurt very early by Jalen Turner from a stab kick, and whilst I don't think Beneil kicks as hard as Jalen Turner, Beneil is known as a very hard kicker. The thing is, Moicano doesn't do well with people that will throw a bunch of different strikes at him. When Benoit Saint Denis came out into the second round half blind, he just showed a little bit of mixing it up, and Moicano froze up. He's not good at dealing with it at all. And to address the elephant in the room, yes, Beneil is chinny, but he's taken a lot of time off to recover from the damage he has received. And at the same time, I'm not relying on Moicano's boxing to chin anybody. Moicano hasn't boxed anybody up. He hasn't hurt anybody with his boxing. It's not really a threat. And if it sounds like I'm being overly negative towards Moicano, I'm not. I just don't see a lot of advantages for him. If I did have to point one out, it would be that he's probably stronger than Beneil and a little faster. But personally, I just don't see that bridging the gap between them. But I could be wrong. You let me know what you think down below. And if you made it this far, give the video a like and subscribe for more.